Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos.
To throw, it's Milton. And incomplete to open things up.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Second and 10.
Seven Pirates. Pep, Mustang Knights.
To throw is Milton. He will find his man Chase complete. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple. The Broncos in a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Mixon. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. This defense for the Bears, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
19 Tiger.
Here's Milton now to throw. Open man is Chase, complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
A minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Brandon Cooks. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Look at the big fella go. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 40 yards.
Come on, set.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Chris Olave from 4 yards out. And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Oh, this is blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. DeMarvin and Overshown, the one to bring him down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down at 5. Milton. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Ready? Warriors, Viking 18, Panther 11, Panther 11, 18, Rattler, 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Set, hurt. Dragon 60. Ready?
Now Milton. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Stop. Come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 68, 19 Lions.
Here's Milton. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Trap 60, trap 60. Street. Come. 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19.
Throwing is Milton. Quick slap caught by Chase. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Big Ace open. Big Ace open.
They're going for it. It's Murray. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jamar Chase, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Broncos take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
14. Bears 6. Will Whiter to kick off.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Well, shifts past him. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. At least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Again, it's Love. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Hey, check Mega. Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Drill green. Let's go.
Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And the Bears first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
On play action. Love to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. David Njoku from 6 yards away. And the Bears are back within a couple of the lead.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Come on. Hey.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Big Ace. Hey. Come back.
To throw is Murray. This goes out wide from Mixon. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. To throw now. Here's Love. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
First and 10.
Throwing. Love. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Well, it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a entire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play. And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here we go. Hut.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Right.
Going back to Love. He'll try to pick it up himself. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
This is intercepted. Across midfield. And now look at this. Big gain, but fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is all
touchdown, Chicago! A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
The Bears.
Love throwing for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. Nothing separating these 2 teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Murray going to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Murray now. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Brandon Cooks with career touchdown number 75. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Ready. Field, black, ready.
Love, they go play action now. Right back to Njoku. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Now Love. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one good for 37 yards. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Here comes third and about a foot. Here's Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Broncos send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Hardman on a return. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the end?
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Love looking to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Njoku with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what will be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And the Broncos first down.
Now Murray. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. There's Murray. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Murray now to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
11 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 36.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
To throw, it's Murray. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they were very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Now Murray's got to have this one. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
Omaha, 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 Omaha. Big Ace, Big Ace. Empty. Hey, Larry. 2-2.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Murray now going to do it himself. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Omaha. 2-2. Omaha.
Murray on the sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Murray keeps it himself. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A lot of tired bodies on that field. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this fighting through, and he's got space. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
This is Smith to the ground. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And now Love going to change things up. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Love. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Devontae Smith there to make the grab. And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Green.
To throw is Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call.
Hey. Hey. No sauce. Big Ace open. Big Ace open.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Omaha. Sit. 2-2. 1-1. Easy. Big Ace. Hey. 2-2.
Back to throw. Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's multiple times now he's tagged them with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Murray to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And the Bears have just about sewn up this football game. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defense. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Bears 49, Broncos 35.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
1-1. 2-2. Big Ace. Stop.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd down.
Hey.
Looking to throw. Murray. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10.
2-2. Hot. Hey.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Chicago,